cannot protect their camp. Protect you and I. I want to understand.
Yeah.
Before the Taliban take over Kabul, and we were shouting and all that. But most people on social media are relating this very matter to Nigerian issue, and they have a whole lot of similarities. Very, 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 very major similarities. And then we can liken these things together because they are not abstract to us. We could see them together, and we are seeing the future of Nigeria like that. But my question is this: at the end of the day, they just put the eyes on the cake by attacking the NGA. And now the question is not even about the fact that they did. It's the fact that they did and left scot-free. And even as of this moment, we still don't know who did this. They are still being called unknown gunmen. So the question is, where is intelligence in the equation? And are we still Nigerians?
Yeah. For me, right. When it comes to this insecurity as a whole, number one, you pointed out the NDA fiasco.
Hello?
Bro, can you hear me?
I can hardly hear you though.
Yeah, I think for number one, we pointed out the Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I said number one, we pointed out the NDA fiasco, which you talked about.
Hello, sorry, I can't hear, sorry.
Bro, can you hear me now?
I've been out, sorry.
Hello, bro, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear, but okay, you seem far from your mic or something.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
It's better. I'm managing it.
Yeah, I think.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I think the NDA matter number one, right? Number two is also the issue of what happened in Jos. I think that was 1 or 2 days after what happened at the NDA happened. The Jos killings happened, where you had almost over 30 people killed. And what I find, just to add to what they pointed out, what I find significant is the fact that these armed bandits, like I was telling Gozi yesterday, they came to the community, they disabled the bridge that would have enabled rescue officers to come to the community. They carried out their heinous attacks and then they left, killing over 30 people. And then what happened was, just to walk us down these stories, the youths in the community, they took the dead bodies of these people, took it to the House of Assembly and dropped their bodies on the floor, in front of the gates of the House of Assembly. So I was just looking at it, as a Nigerian, looking at how symbolic that those acts were, And I think we are getting to a stage in Nigeria. And this is why I felt we should talk about this topic initially. It's becoming so disheartening and it's becoming so demoralizing. I was speaking to a friend of mine a couple of days ago, and you could tell that as Nigerians, it's as if because of how much this thing has been happening on a daily basis, we've kind of become so numb to it. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's as if it's as if we found it so common and so usual that when we hear 30 people being killed, 20 being killed, it's nothing to us again. And at that point, when things like that happen, at that point, you begin to question our humanity. What kind of people are we that in Nigeria we've become so numb to these things? Things that in other countries in the world, when they hear it, they should shiver. Imagine community of people of 30 persons just being killed just like that for no reason. In NDA should be in UK we have a place called Sandhurst. That's where the army officers get trained, right? So imagine a place like Sandhurst in the UK being attacked. The NDA should be one of the most protected facilities in the whole of Nigeria, like one of the most protected military installations in Nigeria. And even yet, even despite that, the NDA is still attacked, and the major gets kidnapped, and the major gets killed. You know, so honestly, so demoralizing. Like we can't, no words can express, what those families are feeling. And the thing about these things is, because of how usual it has become to Nigerians for these things to happen, and like I said, because of how numb we are feeling. At some point, the thing about insecurity is it affects everyone, right? No one knows who is going to affect tomorrow. It's as if, for now, because it hasn't affected your friend or someone close to you, it's as if it's a bit distant, you know what I mean? It's as if insecurity is a bit distant to you. You don't really feel it that much. But what if, God forbid, it happens to someone that you know, someone that is close to you? Because all these people that are being killed, all these people in the north, in the southeast, they have families, they have friends. And the government is so lackluster to deal with this insecurity issue. The government seems so uncaring. They seem so like, we're not even gonna address this issue, which is a big deal. So I feel like honestly it really touched me when I saw those videos. It really touched me when I saw the two police officers crying. You could see them crying, when they saw what's going on in their community. Yeah, but that's just how I feel.